Is it working? Okay. Hi guys! Welcome back to some more Disco Elysium. Ah, there you go. Equip a plastic bag, collect bottles, and sell them at Frit. What is Frit? Or where is Frit? We could sell some of those bottles. That would be good. Hmm. Interesting. Alright, so we are thinking about well, we thought about magnesium life form. Gives us extra volition, but it did reduce our logic, which is not great. Still thinking about Guillaume de Million, and we also are thinking about trying to figure out our way home, because it is getting late, and we don't have a place to stay unless we stay at this hotel, which means we'll have to pay even more money that we can't really afford. We use soda cans instead of bottles. Yeah, it's something. So yeah, free volition. It's a long way until the next level up, which I would like to push into maybe empathy, but we'll see. What's Northern Lion doing over here? It's all about the money, you know? You gotta spend money to make money. Okay. We can try to wake this guy up again, now that we have more physical instrument.
The worker continues to nap, undisturbed.
Damn it! I don't care as much about that.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes, clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Century Gone is pretty fascinating. Where did I get such a crown?
It comes free with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic.
I'd rather know more about the words
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what? No one knows.
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks. I was hoping you could be my sponsor.
Oh, I'm sure you would make a wonderful gigolo, dear, with those strong arms of yours, but welfare checks aren't all they cracked up to be. My husband and I are barely scraping by.
What is a
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage.
Hit a new low of being a police officer begging for money. It is rough out there.
Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
Already did that. Everard's money wasn't gonna last forever. You need more. Every day is a new expense.
Should we really try that? It's a red check. Yeah,
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
But I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or
yes,
anything.
Officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I hope you're right.
You know where we are, right?
Warzone of the Dead of the Dead. We're dead, haunting each other, we're ghosts. So was I being aggressive? Yes, you were.
That's
Revachol?
right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise.
Is that Revachol used to be really cool in the... She's the disgraced capital of the world, something like
Yes,
that.
great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be,
Used to be a cool place in the 30s.
the new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am. Disco Elysium! Yes, Karinda, will you become president? I would like to, but it would be very unlikely considering, well, I moved into the UK and the UK doesn't have presidents. It would be difficult to go back and do stuff in Romania to become president there, and any other country would require me redoing everything there.
There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
She looks flustered, her hands smoothing out the creases in her blanket, even as she attempts to reassure you.
If it did, would we become his cabinet? Oh god. I mean, I don't have anything against it if you can advise me in useful ways on
The
the
lieutenant
matters of the
studies you,
state.
rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, dictatorship of the proletariat. Ooh. Fierce warriors, intelligent machines, radios, cop. We're living under a cop regime. Like to think it's the dictator of the right, but sometimes something tells me it's not.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
Damn it!
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
Damn, we don't even have our own government. It's pretty bad. I shall be vice president. Oh
But they
god.
still have cops.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself.
Must
There
reform
aren't any
the
cops
state.
in Revachol, not in the
Yes.
traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
It was a pretty good start, I have to say. Ignoring the person's swipe and you must become independent.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What is the revolution you
Defeat,
mentioned?
I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
So this is like the Paris Commune, isn't it? You know, after France was defeated in the Franco-Prussian War in 1870s, the king was captured, but Paris didn't immediately fall, and they basically just formed their own government, which was very communistic in a sense, and tried to resist. Obviously, they were eventually occupied and whatever and defeated, but I guess this kind of the vibes I'm getting in some ways. There are probably other examples. Apple is there a militia. Fair point. Well, I am a cop. Whatever it hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
How did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Usually.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm
Oh.
a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
It's very good advice, all things considered, I have to say. What we have in the kitchen? Money. We have money in the kitchen.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Fucking smoking in the kitchen?
As you step
Come
in,
on.
he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Quebec. Sounds representative.
Garancy, I have some question, Mr. Kubek. I'm here on the official police. Time for a
The
few
man
questions.
puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
What's in the borscht you're making? Said you're friends with Manana, is
The
that
mention
true?
of manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures.
Yes.
Then he falls silent again.
He literally says nothing intelligible, huh? It's in the
The man
borscht.
says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Yes, no. Mercury rising.
Borscht need more vodka?
Oh.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Can you show me those pearly whites?
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea. Honestly, the place is a powder keg.
Yeah.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot.
Half
With
a
whistle,
bottle?
he stirs the brew.
That's some
He
impressive
smiles
pots.
and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Huh.
It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted
Can
dishes
never add too
boiling
much
and
vodka.
simmering on the
Yeah, I
stove.
guess.
He smiles and nods enthusiastically and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you.
Nice.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
I'll be back door, mark my words. Oh,
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older. The door does not budge.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
The winch. Outside. In the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
A winch outside on the roof, like that of a small elevator. Hmm.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
Yes, a
Garth
mid-side
is the person to ask
investigation.
about this. The cafeteria manager.
Well, we'll go straight towards him. So we got, what did we get? Yeah, we got some extra borscht. It increases your physique, but lowers morale. Not great. Secret passages. So we investigated the find booze and drink it. Um, his motor car to Collier Station. Where is his motor car? That actually would be a good idea to report my missing badge. Should have done that fucking at the start of the
Can I
day.
help you?
So another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Blue steel door in the back
Oh
of the
yes,
kitchen.
that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
If only I had a rhetoric check. Now what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
Yeah.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Yeah, manage 3 cafeterias. Come on, this fucking guy. Truly Orthodox Slavic Italians, that's so fucking cool. Yeah, that is our heritage. Latin, Dacian, the old one, and partially Slavic.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Just ask for another drink.
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
It's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing. It is but an imitation.
No,
Am
there's
I
nothing.
wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
On the fucking drink, asshole. I've already hit. If you want me to clean out the dead body and solve the case, you need to insert alcohol into my
Oh, well, in
mouth.
that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
You do not want to taunt me, not when it comes to marinellas.
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
Ah, it's no fun. Definitely no fun. Summer closed for the winter. Okay. Guess we're going out again. Let's see if we can find his guy's car, I guess. Is this the one? We passed it before. It can't be.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. This must be the infernal machine that toy from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering
Oh,
levers,
it
a
is.
radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
Haha.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
How are you,
The
my
smell
friend?
of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering, "I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner."
Nice.
At the bottom of the sea.
Ah, shit.
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all. It's right in front of you, well kept. Why did it say that?
Well, you know how
You
to
feel an
operate this.
uninterrupted connection to the mechanics.
I mean, I know how
After
to
a
pilot
while,
this.
you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will with it. Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
This is somewhat erotic. This is how mechanics talk with their cars. I think so, yes.
The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the softer frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something, the soft purr of electrical kittens.
Electrical
Radio waves
kittens?
cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Facing speaking, nice to meet
This
you.
is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Press the button saved. Can you do the bumblebee dance? Please, no more dancing. Could you connect me to 41st precinct?
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st, come in, over.
The man
Nice.
uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, station 41, got urgent
10-4,
business.
message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status, over? 10-18, state your message, sir.
Dire need of financial assistance.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere, basically.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain, over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose.
Oh
his
my
badge.
god, this is too
Defend
good.
yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Lost his bag. First class.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Now tell them you lost the gun. Oh God. If only it could get worse.
Captain 9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost
No.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, fuck. Oh no. Oh shit. I should have saved before this. Hold on. Ah, fuck.
Lying? Over
Nice.
the phone? It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance?
I've actually lost my gun too. I need a financial
10-4, I
assistant.
hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but
What does he want now?
he's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It's paramount to the investigation that you grant me
He
more
says it's
money.
important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over. He says he's in trouble. That's
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said.
Should trim my ass hair.
Anything else, sir? Over. Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
Need information, not fear.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Itinerary report, could you read it to me? Rank, date. Not ask. What can I told you. I showed you my pearly whites. What do you mean, if not my teeth?
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12. Visitors present here. Over.
I already told you about my life before.
10-4. Well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCA.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vikmar. So, was there anything else? Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Can guard give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Oh, that was a question. Should I trim my ass hair? Okay, I don't know if it's starting to get poop in there, then yes, maybe. Start slapping a marching rhythm on the time.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his...
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Have to wash my hands.
Yes, hello?
Before, this is me, a detective on Whirling
Oh,
and
right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Was it you who called the police?
Not me.
Why didn't you?
Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court.
Does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry. You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Exactly, did you let the course hang in there for weeks instead of calling us? Oh.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble. You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble. I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
Already your fault.
I know. It's just... Was there anything else?
You know who made the call?
I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on.
Quit your job with whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Did you leave because of art?
No, why would you even think that?
Let me ask you out. Are you saying
Please,
that didn't happen?
Don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
Oh. That we dress like we did back in the 900s. That's a good reason. It is expensive.
Why can't you just mind your own business?
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Okay. Have you seen my
Yes,
badge?
I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
Match is missing. Have you seen it, Daniel?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Playing Dr. Kovac. Puts on white robe with a pointy mask. That's way older than the 1900s, my friend.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
I have my uniform. Kim doesn't have a uniform. It looks
He's in
real
plain
to me.
clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun detective.
Oh god.
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Oh,
Jesus.
those again. I have been trying to wean you off them. You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that. I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall," painting them red.
Suicide jokes couldn't be
because
me.
these are my brains. I can't see without my brains. Very nice visuals there.
Oh god. What happened
No
to my
idea.
guy?
All I know is next to were waving around money instead, saying things like big butts cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like he pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Fucking pawned are gone. Should I had internal voices who cared about me like these guys. Found my patrol cloak earlier. Have seen my police
Uniform?
uniform.
I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
I think
I
that's
do hope
everything.
so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you.
Damn it.
It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart.
Tell me to do something evil. One of the Red Dead Black Jack tables. Hi, Kovac.
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
I could do so without all this internalized misogyny, yeah.
Misogyny. I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore? You have to act, Lieutenant Love.
Oh boy.
You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything
Calm that
under
hysteric
control.
down.
Then go and have a little boy's talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
That is gonna take you on his lab in the dark and refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful.
No. What?
Oh god. Are we? Oh, fuck. Sweet woman child thing that makes men go crazy, especially a man like Gart.
Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
I've got a hunch your love life is about to get a very pleasant turn.
What? What is it?
You'll see.
Paul was dominated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone.
Oh,
It's on.
God. Whatever
Get to God
that
now.
means.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio.
My God, and we're doing this then. Is the love quest bad? Should I not do it? I'm sorry. I have no idea
Right
what's
away,
going on.
The lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Speed Freaks FM.
Oh, is that what it was called?
It's trying hard to act surprised.
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freakier.
Nice.
God damn it. Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method.
Aww.
You would be too if you had this motor carriage.
Ooh.
But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
I like this guy so much.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone?
I'm done for now.
Over.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
I feel
a
like
radio
we
on
should
a hook,
probably
a toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Put this one up, but yeah, it's just... I don't know what episode this would be. Give me a second. So there are 3 more. Disco, Elysium 5, 8, 9. So this episode 9, yeah. What about the
A metallic drawer
toolbox?
slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
A
It's
flashlight would
robust,
be good.
weatherproof, and well made. Police issue. Blue lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Would you ever date a trans person? Sure. I mean, I dated a trans person before they were trans. I'm not sure if that one counts. Don't have problem with dating them. I don't think it would work as a long-term relationship though. But as friends and I don't know, hanging out, and yeah. I mean, I have trans friends. Yeah, now a chaser. That's not what that means.
The handles are long. You can do good work with the pry
the
bar.
pry
Cold
bar.
and heavy, like truth.
Mm.
You feel like you're reunited with truth. What useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox. So
Nice. Like settings change themes. Yeah. Like, oh, you like that gender? Bet your mom picked it for you. Oh, in any case, I think this is a good place to end this episode. We'll do one more. But, yeah. Flashlight, chain cutters, and pry bar. Hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time. We're going to make... It has stopped working. Bye-bye.